Hello everyone, let's discuss today's The Hindu newspaper editorial page. The first article is Aligning Higher Education with the United Nations SDGs. In this article, the writer says that the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals SDGs are a set of 17 goals with 169 targets that all 193 UN member states have agreed to aim to achieve by 2030. These goals are urgent and should align with strategies that improve the standard of life and education, reduce inequality, and harness economic growth. However, the SDGs report 2023 has shown slow progress due to the prolonged effects of COVID-19, the climate crisis, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and a weak global economy. India, despite managing the crises of the global economy and overcoming challenges posed by the pandemic, has suffered a setback in achieving these goals. Recent actions and policies indicate that India is committed to realizing SDGs. SDG 4 pertains to access to quality education, which is a prerequisite for the achievement of other goals. India has accelerated efforts to ensure the achievement of SDGs through various reforms, including the National Education Policy, NEP 2020. NEP 2020 calls for changes at all levels of education, but priority should be given to higher education as it accelerates social mobility, empowers people through creativity and critical thinking, and grants them employment skills. A university-inclusive education better protects people against poverty, prevents hunger, supports good health and well-being, promotes gender equality, provides decent work, drives economic growth, and reduces inequalities. Universities should strengthen the research-teaching nexus in university education, producing multi-talented people who can pursue research and find innovative solutions to global challenges such as affordable and clean energy, sustainable cities and communities, climate change and global warming, and studying their impact on an economy and the earth. Sustainable development is possible only if we radically change the way we produce and consume. Innovative solutions and startups must be developed in collaboration with private companies. Introducing value-based education, VBE, will help citizens become responsible towards themselves, society, and the planet, helping our nation achieve life on land. The next article is A Warning Shot for Committing the Crime of Journalism. In this article, the writer says that as the general elections of 2024 loom, it is a warning shot to the few who are still committing the unpardonable crime of journalism in the land of Buddha and Gandhi. Every attack on press freedom is painted as anything but money laundering, income tax evasion, national security, glorifying terrorism, and disrupting peace. The next article is Revenue Riddles. Amid broadly healthy GST inflows, some trends need greater scrutiny. In this article, the writer says that India's gross revenues from the Goods and Services Tax, GST, stood at over Rs 92 lakh crore, an 11.1% increase over collections between April and September 2022. The average monthly revenues in 2023 to 24 are a healthy Rs 65,418 crore, with 4 of the 6 occasions that the GST kitty crossed Rs 6 lakh crore occurring in this fiscal. However, there are concerns about the growth of GST inflation, which dropped to 10.2% in September, and the growth from domestic transactions and services imports has slowed to 14% over the past 2 months. Additionally, e-invoicing became mandatory for all firms, causing a compliance push at work. Authorities must investigate revenue leakages from imports to gauge the extent of growth stemming from actual consumption and production upticks.